That is really, really good. It has just the right spice, lots of good fresh flavors with the tomato and the zucchini. I think I'm going in for a second. It's summer, and that means zucchini season. And if you have a garden, you've got lots of zucchini to use, and if you don't, like we don't, you have friends who give you zucchini. So we're attempting to use a lot of it lately, and this is one dish that I think you will really like that contains zucchini. So we're making tonight zucchini boats stuffed with sausage, and we were gonna do it outside, but it is the rainiest of days. So we're making it indoors, which is nice because you can adapt it. You can put the same dish on the grill. So zucchini boats stuffed with sausage. We have a lot of zucchini because we're feeding a lot of people tonight. So I already have some of them in some water, just trying to get soft. I just want to show you how we did that. You just take the ends off your zucchini, cut it off, and then you just want to half it lengthwise, just like that. Place it down in about a half a cup of water in a skillet. And like I said, we've got more than you probably will have, but then you want to cover it with your lid when you can find it. And you're just going to let that steam for about 5 minutes. While that's steaming, you can go ahead and get started on your stuffing mix. So I have a whole onion and about 2 cloves of garlic. I've already minced the garlic and chopped up half the onion. I'm just going to show you how to chop up the other onion here. This is how I do my onions. Just makes nice quick dice. And then we're going to saute this with our sausage. So got that ready to go. We have more zucchini than we know what to do with. I think we have I think that was probably 6 halves, maybe a little, maybe 7, or 7 whole, so 14 halves. And so we're putting 1.5 pounds of sausage in our skillet. What's nice about this recipe is it's pretty quick and easy. It doesn't have a lot of ingredients, but has a lot of flavor. So 1.5 pounds of sausage. And to that, we're going to add our onion and saute and brown till the meat's actually browned and the onions are nicely cooked and translucent. So we'll show you what this looks like once we get it browned in the skillet here. Our sausage is nicely browned and the onion is translucent, so it's time for the next step, which is the tomato step. This is about 2 tomatoes, medium tomatoes, that I just peeled the skin and then chopped it up in little bits. Again, tomatoes, probably another thing that you have on hand in the summer, probably given to you by neighbors, or maybe grow them yourself. So a lot of this, it's really an economical thing to make in the summer because you have zucchini and tomato on hand usually. To that, we're going to add about 1 cup of a 5-cheese Italian blend. It's about 1/2 cup. Kind of eyeball it. This isn't one of those real scientific recipes. You have to have exact measurements. And then we're going to add about 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. And that is all there is to this. The sausage is going to really spice this up anyway, so you don't need to add a lot of seasonings. There is one nice fresh seasoning we will add to this though, because we have it on hand, and that's basil. And that'll also give it a real pretty color. So if you have some fresh basil, you'll just want to kind of snip that in at the end. And here is ours. So I'm just going to put a few snips in there, and that's going to give you that nice pretty color that you want, and a lot of freshness too. These are scooped out zucchini, so once they about 5 minutes is up, and they're nice and tender, but not totally cooked yet. We just scoop the seeds out, and then I just put them upside down on a piece of paper towel on a plate just to kind of soak up that excess moisture. But you can see the seeds scoop out really easily. Just want to take rid of the seeds, and then you can see you make a nice little crevice there for your sausage mixture. So that's going to be really great. So take your zucchini boat, and you just want to fill the little crevice with your mixture. We've got plenty there, so that looks about right. And we have two 9x13 casserole dishes for these. You know, if you're not doing quite such a large recipe, you can probably get by with one. But we're going to fill these, and then the final step will be to add a sprinkle of Parmesan and put it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. So we'll show you what they look like as we put them in, and then when we take them out. And we'll be right back. This is looking really good, isn't it? Here's the final pièce de résistance before we put it in the oven. Okay, just a sprinkling, good liberal sprinkling of Parmesan cheese. And then we have our oven set for 350. Like I said, about 30 minutes. And then it will all kind of melt into that zucchini. The cheese will be nice and browned, and it's going to look beautiful. I'll show you the final result when it's finished. I call it taste control. That is really, really good. It has just the right spice, lots of good fresh flavors with the tomato and the zucchini. I think I'm going in for a second.